Hello everybody, I am the OG Gamer, and welcome to Jak 2, the sequel to Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. So, we're going to just go ahead and do a new game. So you can see I've played this a couple of times already. Mind you, I haven't played all the way through. Okay, I have never truly beaten this game, which makes it kind of scary territory. Also, I don't know if I'm going to collect all the Precursor Orbs in this game.
For every age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time. Today's the big day, Jak. I hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Daxter, don't touch anything! Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
What are those things?
So this is how it happened.
You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jak!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Everybody press all the buttons.
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing!
Find yourself, Jak!
Okay. I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Ah!
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't worry, Jak. I'll save you before you know it.
Dark eco-injection cycle complete. Bio readings nominal and unchanged.
Well, nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures! Move forward with the final plan, and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
Ding ding, third floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jak, it's me, Daxter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis!
Shh. Right now, we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks for your chair so I can... Or, you can do it. Jak, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Daxter?
What the heck was that? Jeez! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads. Put them on.
Alrighty, and here we are in Jak and Daxter. Well, technically, Jak 2. But yeah, so Jak had a experiment done on him, as y'all have seen. Also, there is a orb up there. I'm gonna try to get to it. I think I can get to it from here. Yeah, there we go. No. Oh. Yeah, it's basically the same controls as, excuse me.
These precursor orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks.
Excuse me.
We'll be able to buy stuff with them.
Yeah, the precursor orbs are still kind of used as currency, but not quite as much. Like, we won't be finding, 2,000 like we did in the first game. You want to keep your eye out for them.
Tell me you remember how to roll.
Of course I remember how to roll Daxter.
Alert. Prison escape in progress.
Well, that's probably not ideal, but that's okay. I'm assuming I can't go through that door.
That's a high ledge. Try jumping once, then jump again while in the air to reach that one. There are lots of Crimson Guard crates lying around for the taking. Break that crate.
Right, so now, instead of just getting green eco in boxes, you also get dark eco, and there's a reason for that.
Higher. You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge, Jak. Dodge, Jak! Do your, stuff.
So yeah, now enemies are a little tougher. You have some new powers, which will be discussed in a minute. Goodbye. I love doing that.
Good job! The crate had a
Grab that
pack
health.
inside. Pick
The
it
health
up.
has been
You'll wanna
changed
keep
up.
it, Jak, or, who'll do the fighting?
Surrender
Okay,
yourself.
so
You are under arrest.
I'll wait for that platform. Alright, there we
You can get a
go.
longer jump by rolling into it.
Yeah, but I want to go down here. Because that's why. False bottoms. Always a thing in this game. Naughty Dog has a thing for false bottoms. Because I'm pretty sure if I remember right. Now, mind you, it's been a minute since I've played it. But I'm pretty sure Uncharted had a few false bottoms like that. Oh, hey, another orb. I said I wasn't gonna. Ow! I said I wasn't gonna collect all the precursor orbs, and yet here I am collecting all the precursor orbs.
If you jump and dive, you'll crash
Okay,
down
there
the
we go.
ground hard enough to break lots of things. Breaking stuff's fun, right?
I got a big bet on the next city races. Errol's my boy. He always wins. Give it up.
Stay down. Final warning.
There is no escape.
Go ahead and grab this orb since we see it. Though I don't remember what the point of the orbs were, honestly. It's been so long since I've actually, sat down and
We're
researched
free,
this.
Jak. Thanks to me. Nice
Yep.
to breathe some fresh air, huh? We'll get that Baron
So,
Praxis guy, all right.
Yep, we're free now. As you can see, there's zoomers everywhere. So, remember the A-grab zoomer that that we used in the first game? Well, that technology has been improved upon. And, lots of things have been improved upon here. Yeah, let's go ahead and meet this guy.
Hello, strangers. My name is Core. May I help you?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die!
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
Here we go.
Shoot that thing! Shoot it!
That was cool.
There we
Do
go.
it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along!
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
Right, so we gotta go find Torn now. Which he is in apparently the slums.
Seal off the area!
So
The same map is displayed in the lower right. Follow
Grab
the
this
icon on
zoomer.
the map to reach important destinations. Welcome to the
No,
city
I'm not-
navigation system. You can hover in one of two zones, low and high. Thank you for using the vehicle.
This area is off.
I'm not the best driver on here, I admit. Okay, so yeah, I've never actually played this game all the way through. I've never actually beat it, not because I've never wanted to. I've absolutely wanted to. It's because this game is actually significantly more difficult than its predecessor. But anyways, let's talk to these people.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a mute, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the Shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
Alright, we got our first mission. So yeah, like I said, I never played this game completely through. Not because I didn't want to, but simply because I couldn't. I straight up, I had, this game can be so difficult at times that it has made me straight up give up before. And it takes a lot to make me give up. I'll be honest with you guys, it takes a lot to make me give up, especially when I have a goal. I will get outright angry to the point of nearly having a stroke from my blood pressure being so high before giving up on something, especially if it's something that I really, really care about. So, as a result of that, I'm probably going to be doing this a little differently than what I did with Jak and Daxter. So, with the first Jak and Daxter, I knew that particular game like the back of my own hand, because I had played it so many times when I was a kid that I could have probably drawing you a map of the place. This game, however, I do not know as well, so bearing that in mind, and bearing in mind the fact that some of these places are insanely difficult, especially once you start getting guns, because yes, you get guns in this, and it is awesome. Now, of course, these mobs, I've been playing Minecraft. These, enemies that I'm killing, they have names. I've heard them before, but I couldn't tell you them to save my life. I want to say the little, like, orangish, reddish looking ones are snaggletooths, but I may be wrong on that, so don't quote me on it. Where am I supposed to go from? Oh. I see where I'm supposed to go now. Alright, let's get up here. Grab that health, not that I really need it. This game has a very steep difficulty curve. Because at first, you know, like you're mowing through enemies like what I am right now, and then it's like the bottom just drops out. Oh, you quite literally drops out like that. Woo! Jackie boy, that was close, wasn't it? Okay, so we... There we go, I made it. Didn't think I was gonna make it there at first. Oh, this is gonna be really cool.
You guys are in.
I love that. That's got to be one of the funniest things ever. Just that surprised look on his face of like, did they just demolish an entire building? Just to simply spite the Baron? Yes. Yes, we did. Albeit it wasn't on purpose. But you know what? Hey, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Whatever I can do to impress that guy, considering that he's my ticket to the underground. But no.
I think we need to go back to the city, Jack.
Shut up, Daxter. I didn't ask you. But no, this game... I have a love-hate relationship with it. I love the story. The story is very well put together, despite the fact that I don't think that they planned on making a Jak 2 when they made the first one. So of course, Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy came out in 2001. Now this game, I think, came out a couple of years later, and it honestly went a completely different direction than what I thought it would. Like, when I first heard that there was going to be a Jak 2, that they were going to make a sequel to Jak and Daxter, I was like, oh, awesome, we can finally see what was in that. Because if you remember, at the end of the first game, there was that big door we opened with all the power cells, right? And I was curious to know, what was in that, because it never really explicitly goes into detail.
There is a monster among you, masquerading as a man. He is dangerous.
Like, it never truly gives any exposition on that. Woo! That was a little loud. It never really gives any exposition on that. So, I honestly never like knew exactly like what was in there. You know what I mean? Like for years I wondered because I didn't have the answer. Well, then Jak 2 come out and it more or less gave an answer. Well, that's not good. I hit a Crimson Guard. Of course I hit a Crimson Guard. Why wouldn't I? You see nothing. Hopefully they go away. Otherwise, I might have a problem here. But no, I don't think. At least, I say they didn't plan this. I don't think this is where they plan to go with Jak. Like, I have a hard time believing that because at the end of the first one, remember Samus just, well, the Dark Eco probably killed them. Okay, here we go. Got a cutscene.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Oh, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? There ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep-sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
Yeah, Daxter is just absolutely hilarious in this game. Like that's probably one of my favorite things about this game. I really don't like these particular ones. They're so clunky and big. You can't really. There we go. That's better. I can maneuver around a little bit better with this. Ooh. Well, of course. Here we go. That was a smooth transition. Immediately hit something. Yep. Here we go. I don't really care. Ow. Expertly did that. Whoop. Hello.
Got suspicious activity in the sector.
And yeet. I'm on top of the thing. How do I manage that? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I really don't think that they intended to make a sequel to Jak and Daxter. But, or maybe they did, but not like in this style.
Jack, those are metalheads!
Metalhead gems. Grab this Dark Eco. Yeah, so in the first game, Dark Eco was bad, right? Like it would kill you if you even touched it. Well, now, because of the experiment they did on Jak and whatnot, that created Dark Jak, as y'all saw earlier. Oh, hey, there's an orb down there. Which is honestly one of my favorite things about this game was Dark Jak. I liked the idea of Jack having these dark powers that he may not necessarily have complete control over, but you know, it's still kind of fun that he can do that, and it's actually a very handy little tool at times when you get, you know, in a predicament. And what I think is interesting is, like, with these games, like, the more you play them, along with, like, Uncharted and all those, you can kind of see the progression of it, you know? Because, like, you look at the environments here and the art style, you know, and then look at the art style for Uncharted 1. I do intend on doing a Let's Play of, by the way. In fact, what I may do, like I said, I think I was actually in the process of explaining this earlier. So, because of the difficulty of this game and the fact that there may be several points where I may get stuck, what I think I'm going to do is, if I get stuck, like, I'll give I'll give a section a few tries first before I officially consider myself stuck. But if I get stuck, then I'll stop recording. Like, I'll stop the video where I'm at, and I'll just simply record something else for a while until I've gotten through that puzzle. Also, what I'm curious about is, what is that over there? You know, it never explains that. Go ahead and get rid of those two guys. Oh, look, a snaggle too. Get rid of him. Oh, Dark Jack's ready. But we're not going to use Dark Jack right now, because quite frankly, I just see it as a waste. Look, why? To what point? Dark Jack is usually for emergency use only. The last thing you want is to be in a pinch and not have that available. Anyways, another cutscene.
Ah, the valve. Allow me. Don't say it. Don't even chuckle. Next time, you turn the valve.
So how long have I been recording? Okay, not too terribly long. So we're gonna get back into the city. And then, we'll get back into the city and talk to Torn. Do we want to talk to Torn, or do we want to wait? Oh, hey, look, there's a zoomer here. It depends on how much time we have when we get back to Underground HQ. Because I don't want to go too much over time. Of course I run into a Crimson Guard. Oh, that's a dead end. That ain't good.
Stop the vehicle!
Sorry, mate, but I need this. Oh, that's not good. I need this. Yeah, we need something smaller, more agile. Ooh, that was close. I thought for a minute there I was gonna have to pull out Dark Jack. I really didn't want to do that. Alright, how much time do we have left? Alright, well I think I'm gonna leave this episode here, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did... Oh, that's how I zoom in? Oh, that's useful. But if you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button. Also, if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button and light up that bell icon, and you will be notified when I upload more content. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other playthroughs, like my playthrough of Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy, which I just did, and I have a playlist up for, and several others. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!